Hey y'all, it's Tiffany Lachey, owner of Bundles by Tiffany Lachey, and I am excited for this quick weave install today. So let's get into it. I'm letting y'all see me in my moo. I love this thing down. But anyway, let's jump right on into the hair. So I got a quick weave done and I loved it down. This is Bundles from my hair collection, BBTL Hair Co., which is Bundles by Tiffany Lachey. And I had product left in my hair, so she wasn't acting right. So I shampooed her right on off. She came off just like a wig. We are going to pull these tracks off, lay it back down, and yeah. So I already have my cap on. I did the Morning Glory. These are the exact same braids that I had in from my previous install. And my first step is going to be to add my concealer to the front of this cap. So I just got a dab on the back of my hand. I'm going to put my makeup brush on there and just go right along that front and down by where the actual closure will sit. This is definitely going to help us with our blending. So normally when I do lace, I always use a actual adhesive, but I don't keep my hair in long, so I'm going to be using the Even Lace Melt. This is going to work just as fine, but just in case you're wondering, my favorite brands are Boho Active, and I also love Erica Jade. You kind of got to try both of them because with everything, they have pros and cons, so I kind of just go back and forth between the two. First things first, I am going to peel this lace closure off, and we are going to place her where we want her to go. I have a big forehead naturally, so I am not one of them people who will bring it up here to make it look. I literally, and I actually probably can pull this back just like a tad bit more. I like for my stuff to be right where my real hairline is. And y'all, I'm at home versus the salon, so this is my daughter's scissors. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take my Even Lace Melt, and I'm going to spray it right here where I want to lay my lace. I am not going to wait for this to dry because this is a spray. I'm going to immediately put that down, and I pull out any little flyaway hairs that are sticking out because they will stick right there. I'm going to put that right there. Bring it over a tad bit. Right there. Once I have that on there, I'm going to spray another one on top. Thankfully, I don't have any makeup on that I have to worry about at the moment. Spray it on top. Take my comb and push any extra hairs to the back. I am going to take my Bundles by Tiffany Lachey. Well, this actually just says Tiffany Lachey lace band. And I am going to lay her right there. My lace bands come with earmuffs because everybody be complaining about their ears hurting when they put on a band. So mine has earmuffs that goes right over your ears so that you are super comfortable while you are laying this band. And everything is out the way for me to do what I need to do for the rest of the way. So I have my lace going forward. I am going to take my glue, and like I said, I already had this hair installed. That's why you see glue previously. And we're just going to put more glue on top of what was already there. And we're going to lay her down, because this is a quick weave. We don't got time for nothing extra. Now you definitely want to make sure you pull on it a little bit to make sure she is flat. And then we just going to press down. Some people prefer, even when they're doing quick weaves, to still glue down the closure. But I like for my hair to come off as one. I don't like to do no extra work. So this is going to be it for me. You have your closure on and in place like you want it to. You can either braid it down, twist it down, whatever you got to do to keep that hair out the way. I always just wrap mine up and put a clip. Fix my hair. All right. So this is what we're working with right now. All right. And from here, everything is really going to be smooth sailing, especially because we already got framework. So I'm going to flip my, I'm going to call it a wig. I'm going to flip my wig over, and I'm going to start pulling from the back, from the bottom. So everything goes back where it was. This also is ideal if your hair had layers or was previously cut. Then you don't have to worry about too much of it being different, being that you putting it right back in the same order. All right. So because we want this in our face, we're going to take that very first track and we're going to follow the perimeter. And I always leave a space right here. So if you notice, you see my hair is up here, but my braid is all the way back here. I swoop this because you do not want to be playing with nobody's hairline. So I bring it up and around. I'm probably going to have a little bit to cut off right here. And this is going to be our first track. Peeling that next track off, and we just going to keep it going. I'm going to start there. Make sure when you're doing a quick weave, you are pressing in and pulling taut. Not tight, but taut. That means you got a little force behind it while pushing in at the same time. And we just going around till we get right there. Take our fingers and kind of slide up. I might take this band off for a little bit just because I like to feel how my hair is falling, and right now I can't feel nothing. All right. Y'all see the vision? Do y'all see what's happening? Literally, quick weaves are my favorite. To know me, well, I know this is YouTube land, so a lot of y'all don't know me yet. But I keep a hairstyle in for 2.5 seconds. If I decide that my outfit tomorrow looks better with a bob, you better believe I will have a bob tomorrow. Because I'm not a shoe person. I'm not a real dressy person. I'm not super fashionable. I've been doing better over this last year. But if I don't have nothing else done, I want my hair done. When they say, when you look good, you feel good, I believe it. Because something be coming over me with my hair done. And it's just a better day for everybody when I feel good. So once I get to the back, I'm kind of laying them. I did 2 going all the way up, and the others are going straight across. Why am I doing that? If you have people who like a lot of hair in their face, you can keep going up, going up, going up. I like hair going to my face, but I don't like a lot of hair going to my face. So if you keep curving up, it's going to give them so much fullness right here. And again, I'm used to this big old forehead that God gave me. So when I feel like too much hair is not showing my face, I feel weird. I hope that makes sense. My big forehead girls, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta know. In my last install, a lot of my hair was curved up. So that's why I'm having to cut more of the tracks now that I'm putting it back in, because it's a different outline. Again, you want to pull taut so that it is nice and flat. Don't nobody want their track slipping, and don't nobody want no bulky install. If you get glue on your hands, just rub it. Once it dry, it'll start coming off. Y'all, my camera just fell, so we are back with another angle. But thank God, she good. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all what color this is in my hair. So, a few years ago, I found out that I'm allergic to whatever comes in black dye. Why do I say black? Is because that's what I was using when I went to the ER because my throat started closing up. So I stopped using permanent, and now when I want to try a little something, I only go semi. So I pre-lightened this with a 30 developer. I didn't let it get super light. I got it to like a little bit past the 30, and then I mixed 2 different colors together. So I have in a red and I have in a paprika because I wanted to be burgundy. They didn't have the exact color that I wanted, and then I didn't want to be bright, so I mixed a high and a low, and this is what we came up with, and I absolutely love it. Actually, it came out perfect. Because I've really been into the browns and blondes lately, which is weird because I've never been a brown or a blonde girl. But when you love black hair and find out you can't wear black hair like that, you'll find something to fall in love with. I can tell this side is feeling more full than this side. So I got a piece that's cut a little bit shorter. And I'm going to fill her in because that is one thing you want your installs to be balanced. I always check to make sure I can put it flat behind my ear too, because sometimes I don't be wanting no hair in my face. We are getting really close to the closure, so you want to make sure you are feeling back there for that and over your spacing, because with this 2x6 you want her to be as flat as possible, so we don't want no jumbled up mess going on up here. And I can definitely feel I gotta lay that closure back on. All right, y'all, we are near the end. We only have a few tracks left. I'm going to take these straight to the back. Well, no, I'm going to do one more curved all the way around. And then the last one, I'm going to see what we need to do. All right, this last one, we getting right up under that without sitting on top of it. I have a few tracks left over. I might see if I put, oh no. You have gaps you can go in and fill in. So right here. I think I can fit 2 back there. After that, we done. We done. And we just did a quick weave install with a 2x6 lace closure using 3 bundles of Bundles by Tiffany Lachey. This is my raw Indonesian hair. I have end lengths. I don't even think I mentioned that. I have end lengths 18, 16, 16, but of course they have been cut and layered. All right, y'all, that is going to complete the initial install of this. Now, if you want to see how I got this, make sure you come back for part 2 so you can see how I curled and styled this hair. Love y'all.